What's going on, guys? I'm Rated D and I've tested positive for swag, and in this video I'm going to show you why The Last Guardian is coming out this year, and I'm not even joking. I'm so sure, dude. Like, you'll see how I got to this point. You'll see what I mean. Just watch this, okay? So Verendis is a Sony insider. A lot of people think he's a Sony employee. And obviously we all know about Shinobi 602. He's an insider. He knows a bunch of people throughout the industry. And I'm going to be focusing on posts from these two guys over the past few months, or I'm not sure if I have anything older from Verendis. I might. I don't know, I think they're all from 2014. Anyway, but right here, here's a post from Verendis replying to somebody about being annoyed with Sony constantly saying little updates about The Last Guardian, like, we're working on it. You know, it's being re-engineered, stuff like that, instead of saying no comment. And Verendis says over here, at the very least, he's telling you something, but he's drawing a pretty clear line with it. People aren't left completely in the dark and can at least expect to see The Last Guardian soon. The question is now about when, and that's not far now. Now, another post right here. Verendis, and this is from October 2014, he says, there is like a 70% chance that you see something of The Last Guardian soon. Now, let's look at some of his more in-depth posts that are kind of fuzzy. Right here, this is when he was still banned. He got banned a couple weeks ago and he's been reinstated, it looks like. But October 13, 2014, okay? Right here, some dude goes and lists a bunch of the PS4 exclusives for 2015. And Verendis corrects him that he didn't post Until Dawn or the new Ratchet & Clank, and he also says, definitely missing one notable retail exclusive which will come next year from Sony Computer Entertainment. That is yet to be announced. So, aside from, like, we know Uncharted got delayed, there's one more big game that we don't know about yet. Right here, he says, to give you basically an idea of stuff that's to come over the next couple of years, again, October 2014, he lists Bloodborne, The Order 1886, Uncharted 4. We all know about those. Until Dawn, we know about that. Now, I'm going to skip over The Last Guardian and Gran Turismo. Sly 5. I think Sly Cooper 5 is coming out in 2016 alongside the Sly Cooper movie, just like the Ratchet & Clank situation we've got going on this year. Sony Ben Project, I'll get to that. Guerrilla's new RPG, obviously Shinobi said that that's coming out 2016, but we can expect a full reveal this E3. Verendis has also hinted at two Sony Sega exclusives, okay? One of them apparently is coming out over the next couple of years, and that's listed. And then Sony Capcom, this was obviously Street Fighter. Verendis addressed this in a future post. Now, the games that we have left are The Last Guardian, Gran Turismo 7, and the Sony Ben game. Now, the Sony Ben game, they just started full production a couple months ago. So it's hard for me to believe that it's a new IP that just started going into full production that's coming out 6 months after its announcement to basically replace Uncharted 4. I have a hard time believing that, especially if the rumors are true that it's an open world horror game. That's not going to resonate with everybody. So we can pretty much cross that off the list. So we're left with Gran Turismo 7 and The Last Guardian. Gran Turismo. Initially, I thought, you guys saw the video, I thought both of these were coming out this year. And initially I thought Gran Turismo, but the more I think about it, why would Sony plan on releasing their two biggest franchises, like games from the two biggest franchises, the same holiday season with Gran Turismo and Uncharted 4? It doesn't make any sense. You'd think that they'd space them out a little bit. Plus, Gran Turismo 6 came out less than 2 years ago. So again, I don't think anymore that Gran Turismo is coming out this year. So what are we left with? The Last Guardian. Now let's talk about why The Last Guardian would come out this year. First off, it's supposed to replace Uncharted. What game can replace Uncharted? You know? And especially be announced 6 months before it's to come out. You guys saw last year when IGN falsely reported that The Last Guardian was canceled, the internet exploded. Now, if we see a full demo and release date for this game, it's going to make the internet explode once again, but in a positive manner. You know what I mean? So, you know, The Last Guardian, it's going to have the hype. People already know about it. It's not like they need to drive up hype over the course of a couple of years. Everybody knows about this. You know, we saw how people reacted when we thought it was canceled. It's going to be a great game, most likely. And like I said, it makes perfect sense. Now, here's the last part, okay? Shinobi on Twitter last year had posted, "Oh, something very nice is coming late next year. Don't be afraid, hashtag PS4. Somebody replied to him asking, late 2015? Bah. And Shinobi says, good things take time, and then he posts a smiley face, which is obviously some type of hint. And we know how long The Last Guardian has been in development. You know? Put all this stuff together, doesn't it make perfect sense that the unannounced PS4 exclusive for this holiday season is The Last Guardian? I mean, everything I've shown you so far, what else could it be, dude? We know Guerrilla's game is not coming out this year. Sony Ben's game just started full production, and it would make no sense for Sony to plan on releasing Gran Turismo and Uncharted in the same holiday season. It makes perfect sense to me that The Last Guardian is coming out, especially with some of the hints and teasers from these insiders. So that's pretty much it for this video. I want to know what you guys think. I know some people are going to think that I'm crazy, but, you know, hey, dude, if The Last Guardian gets shown off at E3, I got bragging rights, dude. So that's pretty much it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Keep it frosty.